So we're gonna start with doing the same thing we did last week, just kind of like our rapid fire, quick, cool update thing you did. Just try to make it quick this week because our activity is gonna be a little long. But just something cool that happened. So I'll start. I had a pretty crazy week, but I did manage to book some interviews. But I had one guy I reached out to, and within 5 minutes of me reaching out, he like booked and scheduled and confirmed an interview. So that was pretty cool. Like the other ones didn't come as quick. So yeah. Now we'll do the live people first. So let me just All right.
What's up, guys? The cool thing that happened to me was that I had my first interview last week before the weekend, which was really exciting. And then I have 3 more coming up in the next 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to those.
Okay, my voice is a little gone, but I reached out to one lady, and although like she was super busy and wasn't able to give me an interview, she gave me like a ton of other contacts I could like reach out to, which is like super helpful.
Awesome.
I reached out to Taylor Swift's former manager, and they like responded and said they were interested in doing an interview. And like they haven't responded to my follow-up email, but hopefully they will. And yeah.
I had my first interview on Friday, and I have one tomorrow, and then I might be put in touch with the guy who just completed an expedition to the South Pole. So that'd be really cool.
I started like working towards getting interviews. I have a couple lined up and a couple more that are still in the works. I've been kind of like leveraging people that I've worked with before, because like they have like really great like and relevant experiences to my book, like just like because I worked with geopolitics, so like I know like I guess like important people that way. So and I'm gonna use them also like to get other interviews too. So we'll see how it goes.
Cool. 2 Zoom people. We'll start with Jordan. Let's see, Jordan, you want to give us your update? Might not be paying attention. All right, what about Alex?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so I talked to one of Eric's guys today and interviewed him, and he kind of hinted at like a potential internship like next summer or something. So that was pretty cool.
That's sweet. That's awesome. Jordan, are you around? Oh, okay. Maybe not then. All right. Hopefully a couple more people will come. I think some people asked me how to get up there since they were having a hard time. Oh, he has a chat thing. I see what that says. I'm in the quiet section of the library. Oh, okay. This might be a little difficult, our activity, but we'll see. Okay. Thanks for that. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. Maybe he said something cool. He said, but I have interviews scheduled most days this week. All right, great. That's pretty cool. All right. So next we're gonna do like a quick like update thing.
Let me say a couple things. How about I do my update and then we'll.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I do mine? Yeah. So first off, I think it's been awesome to see like all the updates and everyone in the update room sharing their, thing. It's awesome to see. I think you guys are doing a really, really great job. Just keep doing it. I mean, I think it's one of those things that you'll find it's exhilarating. It's fun. Like I said, I've heard 3 people already out of this process have some kind of an internship or job offer come out of these interviews. So yes, we're doing this for a book, but also you're doing it to build your network. So I will promise you, if you keep the hammer down on this sort of stuff, it will be really, really intriguing opportunities will emerge from you. So I guess I'm not surprised that cool things have happened. It's exciting. That's number 1. Number 2, second thing that I would share with you guys is, and I'm going to pick on Ferris because I think Ferris texted me or sort of sent me a note about like wanting to change his topic a little bit. Just let the process kind of marinate a little bit, right? You're sort of just one really week into talking to people and doing interviews. So my typical rule of thumb is to encourage people to spend at least 2 weeks sort of like exploring and seeing where things go. This is just going to take some time. You're going to explore and discover. You're not necessarily settled on a book topic yet, but like let things navigate a little bit. If you totally want to pivot your topic, like right now I'm doing a book on sports and rather I'd like to do one on sort of like the zoo, right? like I want to be a zoologist, hold off on that, shoot Carson or I a note, but I'd say more than anything, like just let this have a little bit of time because as you have more conversations, it'll tighten. You're not focused on a specific topic yet, you're sort of in the process of discovering it. So just be open, be flexible, go where you want to go a little bit, and don't feel like you're not beholden to any specific topic yet, but also don't try and like radically change it yet. Just let yourself explore a little bit on that front. And then the last thing that I wanted to share with you is that Carson's going to talk a little bit more about, because I'm going to duck out of here. I'm stuck at home today because it's Columbus Day and I have no daycare. So I have 2 children right now watching Disney movies to make sure they hold me over. But there's going to be a fun little team competition that goes on today. And so I have basically given Carson some beer or coffee money, depending on how you want to call it, for the winning team or teams in this contest. So I think it's fun. I do this like with most of the time, like usually every time, and it gets like people to connect with other people, kind of connect in that way. So there you go. That's sort of the opportunity that I would say. So there you all have it. And I'm out.
Exciting. All right. See you, Eric.
Bye, guys.
Awesome. All right. Great. Yeah. Now we'll start the activity in a little bit. Peyton, you joined a little late. You want to give us something cool that happened this week? Pretty quick.
Yeah. How's it going? I'm Peyton, everyone. I've been writing this book nonstop. Actually, not writing it, interviewing. So I've been interviewing some really cool people. That's pretty much it. Nothing special.
Yeah. Anyone like super cool or?
Yeah. One of Eric's connections. Her name is Shen Lee. She has her own startup in New York, kind of in your guys' area, and it's all about food startups. So she like delivers local meal prepping foods to students and makes meals like all the time. Really cool stuff.
That's sweet. That's awesome. All right, great. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do real quick is just before we begin our activity, we're gonna keep this like 5 minutes or less. I want go through your interview dashboard and update it if you haven't yet, and also drop something in the update room that you have. Make sure you tag out everyone, kind of whatever you feel like. The deliverables were again the 25-minute favors, following up with the ones you did in the past, the alumni and the 20 people at 10 cool companies. You can report on those if you want. If you have interviews scheduled or booked, that's also great. So let those fly. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Yeah. And then we'll start our activity. Also, something I'll say is like, I felt a little bit behind this week because I had like because I had a lot of like midterms and stuff, and it was a crazy week for a lot of people. And like I just reached out to Eric, and he helped me like a lot with like names and stuff, and like to give me. So if you guys have any like any issues with that in the next coming weeks, like reach out to me or Eric, and we'll help you out. Yeah. Sounds like you're all doing pretty well though. Cool. Saw your note, Peyton. That's awesome. Good work. Yeah. Okay, I think that's probably enough time. Does anyone want a little bit more time? You all good? Okay, cool. All right. So now the activity is going to be really exciting. So I'm going to break you guys up into, well, we don't have perfect groups of 3. So what I'll do is you 2 are a group, you 3 are a group, and then I'll have all 3 of the Zoom people, I'll put you in a breakout room so you'll be a group. And what the activity is we want you to schedule as many interviews as possible in the next hour, like straight up. There's only a couple rules. One, you can't have already scheduled them, and you can't like be about to schedule them. Like the guy says, like interested and stuff. Next, it can't be with like a close friend unless that friend is like really in line with your topic, and we'll look a little bit, but unlikely. And besides that, straight up like no rules. Whatever team. Since we have a group of 2, I don't want to like hurt you guys, so we'll like take the average of them, and then whoever has the highest average wins, and you get money. Like each team member gets money, $10 each. So I mean, $10 you didn't have before. So yeah, so I'll give you guys an hour. We're gonna have to stay a little late. If you guys have to leave, that's fine. Just let your team member know. Like put a lot of work. You 3, you 2, and then the people up in the Zoom chat. Yeah, just schedule as many as possible. That's your goal. Yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys in a group chat or in like a group. So yeah, begin. Yeah, well, you have to schedule it. Yeah, it's yeah, you have to schedule it. Yeah, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Okay. Okay, never mind. That's it. Okay. It should be in one. So yeah. Cool. Feel free to collaborate if you guys have like people in common or something. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. No, I'm like, I'll still down the same. Yeah. Yeah, but I got narrow it down. That's what it is. I used to do stuff with politics, so I have to reach out for what the former fellows the team, Sean Woodson, former staff for Nancy Pelosi. I think I'll reach out to them then. I've reached out to a couple like students like super active like internships and like
Oh,
so
wow.
politically.
Are you connecting with?
That was the I'm gonna talk to them. I'm talking to them. I'm just gonna look and scoot over just
Kind of weird because
I moved over the below.
Should I put that down?
No, it doesn't really help. So much.
Oh, you better carry your load then.
Not doing the best.
Everything going well in here, guys? I hope so.
Yeah, going well.
All right, cool. Great. I'm going to leave now.
Sounds good.
Oh, wait, you know what would also kind of be fun? Eric and I have this idea. We want you to come up with team names. So you have to be good. So that's part of the fun. So yeah, come up with a good team name. I'm going to leave now.
Okay.
if I'm trying to get a phone or Skype,
Mhm.
how could I like more around that? You know, I would prefer a Skype or a call, if that's okay, or something like that. You know?
So he wants you to email the questions.
Yeah, like they said, like email, they send the question. So what can I? How could I ask?
It's unusual.
Because I guess they just wanted to have type.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess more of like maybe just ask again. Like it'd be really great if we did it in person rather than answering through emails. But if they're really like insistent on it, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
You know, if they're consistent.
Yeah, I would say that just because like they're not gonna get like offended because like you say that you think you might get better content out of it. And, like,
Yeah.
the only reason they do it is just they want to do that is probably because they don't have a lot of time. But just if you say you're like super flexible, then you'll be fine. They'll probably be a lot more inclined to do it then.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so we're about halfway done. If you guys could just drop in the Zoom chat to everybody how many interviews, like your average interviews you got so far. If you have 0, it's okay. Keep trying. Damn, brutal.
Yeah, Santa, this is really dependent on other people.
Oh, it is, but you're trying to win here. You gotta be more assertive. But that was tough. But you kind of just do whatever's working for you. So like whether or not it's the 5-minute favors or like Hunter.io or yeah. But like, I mean, I guess if you have reached out to somebody and you're in the process of confirming it, like I guess it's fine for this. It's like not a big deal. If you get one on your calendar within the next 30 minutes, then that counts in my book. All right. So keep going. You guys got this. And if you all tie at 0, no one gets the money. So just think about that. All right, good luck.
With LinkedIn stuff, do you guys just like send messages or do you do the connect and add a note?
Connect and
Yeah, that's what I do.
Where's the template that you have for? Like,
Yeah, it's under our sessions. Yeah.
Where is it?
Like our sessions in the September folder. So if you go to your author materials and like go back until you're in the grand September folder. I've talked to Eric a little bit because I was a little concerned. He said we're going to change the rules a little bit. It's still going to be the same. Like, oh, let me get them in. Sorry. What do you give them? Don't want to give you guys an unfair advantage. Okay.
All right, I left him a voicemail. Oh, hey.
What's up? Hey guys. So I was just talking to Eric because I was a little bit concerned about it's like a 5 p.m. on a Monday. It might be a little hard to reach people. So we're going to start, we're still going to have, like, if you get an interview scheduled, that's great. We're going to give that now 5 points. And if you get any connections, like a response to your email, reply to a tweet, besides like just a reply on LinkedIn, whatever, that'll be 1 point. So so keep going. So makes it a little bit easier to get points, but and still we have about 25 minutes left. Keep going, guys. We do now. Everybody. Okay, cool. We have like 10 minutes left. So start sending out last desperate emails. Trying to get those
Oh
last.
yeah.
So yeah. So keep going. We'll be done at 6:10. So yeah, keep going, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, they're gonna leave their breakout rooms in a second. But yeah, I'm surprised there's like a small group. I guess a lot of people are coming tonight. But makes sense, I guess, because some people are going to be like traveling back. So I'll give another like 30 seconds or so, and we'll see who gets the money. All right. Hey guys. All right. So we'll go around. Sony, what'd your team get? One response. All right. You guys, you got one. So wait, so that's two? Because okay. Peyton, Alex.
So I got, here, go ahead, Peyton.
So I got one response over email. And then I also like actually one of my people who I was interviewing earlier today called me back during this time. So I literally had an interview with someone for part of this chat. So I don't know if that counts or anything, but that happened.
I think you guys take the dub. That's like, that's awesome. All right, great. So Alex, Peyton, and I guess Jordan. I didn't hear his voice once, but I guess you all get $10. So yeah, great. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a good rest of your week. The only deliverable is keep doing more interviews and keep booking them. Good luck. Yeah, see you guys. Good work. Bye, guys.